We are here at Book People. This is the largest indie bookstore in Texas, and it looks so cute, and there's like a double like story thing, and I have no idea what kind of books I want. I just know I want some books. Look at how cute this place is. I have no idea how much money we're gonna spend, if it's gonna fit in our luggage, but we're gonna try. We're just gonna hope for the best. I think I'm just gonna start stuffing books in my pants. Honestly, I'm not above it. I will do what I have to do to get some books. But I do know we've been reading a lot of romance, so I feel like I need to go back to my roots and read a little bit more literary fiction. But I'm also not alone. I'm also with a ton of other book creators, and I want to see what kind of books they're gonna read, so we're gonna go check out and see what they're reading. This place is so big, I don't know what to get. Like, there's so many good books.
There's so many.
There's so many.
All right, what do you like? Do you have any books right now?
I do have a few that I think that I want, but
Okay.
I'm like not positive.
Yeah.
I was saying I've been reading a lot of romance, so I want to go back to literary fiction.
Yeah.
But what about you?
I honestly like don't even know. Like my basket is completely empty, and
Which is a first.
Yeah, literally a first. Like I feel like the second that I walk into a bookstore, I'm like ready to like pick up
Literally,
stuff. I think I'm gonna get one historical fiction, one romance, and maybe one like literary or contemporary fiction.
And how many books did you come with?
I came with 5.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, I did not need to bring that many. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like I always bring a ton of books because I'm like, I'm gonna read all these, and then I'll read like.
And
one.
you really believe though.
Yes,
you
I
really
do.
believe that you're gonna read, and
Yeah.
that's why I bring my Kindle, because I
That's
always trick
so
myself.
smart.
But I feel like after the last trip when we went to St. Martin, I didn't bring any physical books.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, I need to bring a physical book,
Yes.
just because it like looks cuter and
And
it's
sometimes
like,
it's nice
funner.
to just like switch and
Exactly.
like yeah. So many people were like, "Oh my god, the fact that you're like bending your book." Like I love on my books. Like my books are
Yes.
well loved by the time
Yeah.
I finish them.
They've been through some things by the
Yes.
time she's done.
They got some water on them.
Literally, there's like some smudges. They're
Yeah.
like limping a little
Right?
bit. Literally. And we were talking about that because I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah.
Like for me, I want my books to look
Be
perfect. By the time I'm
pristine.
done, I want it to still look like it's brand new from like the store.
No, I like mine to be
Yeah.
bent up, like pages bent.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, they just feel like a part of the family.
Yeah. After you beat them up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Put
Literally.
some elbows in there.
Literally. But you know what's been weird? Like recently, as I'm reading more physical books, because I'm definitely a Kindle girly now, when I read physical books, I want to highlight things. And like, and that's the hard part, because it's like, ooh, do I do it? Do I not? And Ashlyn was telling me, she's also like me, and she will take a picture of it and then highlight virtually.
Oh, the picture.
Yeah. So I'm like, I might start doing that. I don't
See,
know.
I highlight. I will
Circle.
like. I'll highlight and then I'll underline and then I'll circle. Like I will literally do like all 3 with.
Literally.
I like mine to be like scribbled on. I'll write notes on the side. Like
Yeah.
but it's kind of nice when someone like borrows a book from me because then they can like see all that. But if I don't know them well enough, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I want you to borrow it and like
Right.
read the things that are like very
like
personal.
for you,
Yeah,
like things that like hit you.
Yeah. I'm like, actually go buy a new copy and get it from the library.
Literally. And I feel like that's another part of it too, because like when I give my books away, you have no idea what I've been thinking.
Yes,
Like, I
not
just
at
read
all.
the book and I'm just giving it
That's
to you.
true.
Yeah. But then when they're so pristine, when you give it to somebody else, it's inevitable that they're not gonna like
Yes.
love your book the way that you love your book.
Yeah.
And it's like, ooh.
Oh, I know. And then like they're gonna bring it back bent up and you'll be like, well, I might as well bend it up.
Exactly, literally, and I'll just buy a new one.
Right.
I
yeah,
always
yeah.
end up doing that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
See, there's been a few times where like people have borrowed books from me. Love in Other Words is a big one. I've had like 3 people borrow it and not give it back. So I've just
Really?
I just bought a new one. Yeah. And
So many copies.
Yeah, there was one copy, like it was a romance, I can't remember what it was, but someone borrowed it and they like messaged me and they're like, oh, I can't find it. Like I was like, okay. And then they like messaged me like the same day and they're like, oh, like I ended up finding it. And I
Okay.
was like, I'm glad. It is my
Thank
book.
you. Give it back.
Yeah. Give it back.
And I think that's also why like I don't let people borrow my books so
Yeah.
much, because I love them. Like when it's a book that I've read,
Yes.
and I don't automatically like give it away or
Yeah.
unhaul, those are books I love. So
Yes.
it's like, what do you mean you want to borrow it?
I
How
know.
long? This is a library.
I
How
know.
long?
I think like I feel that way too, but then at the same time, I feel like the people I recommend books to, it'll be like in passing. So like at the gym, I'll be like, oh my god, I read this book, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm like, I can bring it to you, and
I
I know
love
they
that.
would never go to the library. Like they don't
Yeah.
even have a library card.
Okay.
So like when I bring it in. And it's I mean, sometimes it'll take them like a year to read, but it's like they don't read. So
Yeah.
like they'll finish it and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so glad I read it." But they would have
Really?
never went and bought
That's
the book.
good. You're doing
They
the
would've-
Lord's work.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm making them a reader.
Right,
Like
I
I
really
feel like
like
I'm
that.
like doing real work.
Yeah. I love that. Well, I'm gonna find you when you actually get a book.
Yes.
I want you to explain what you're gonna get.
Okay.
I feel like we need to still do some shopping because I have like an idea, but I'm not positive.
Yeah.
Like I'm not positive with what I want, and I know we don't have a lot of space in my suitcase, so I don't know what we're gonna do.
I feel like you're gonna find some good stuff.
Yeah, I hope so.
You're
Fingers
going
crossed.
to.
But I know what you're thinking. Khalilah, didn't you say we need to stop spending so much money on books? I know. But thanks to today's sponsor, Rocket Money, I was able to successfully budget for this trip without any guilt. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that helps you cancel subscriptions, lower bills, and manage your money better. One of my favorite features of the app is the fact that you can make customized budgets in seconds. The app shows you where your money is going at all times and highlights the top spending categories so you know where your money is going. I also love the fact that once you connect your bank account, it highlights subscriptions that you use so that you know which ones have been spending your money without you knowing. Now, I personally had a few of those that I was not aware of, but with the help of this feature and Rocket Money, I was easily able to cancel those and had no problem moving forward. If you want to take advantage of this app and these features, you can try Rocket Money out today. All you have to do is go to rocketmoney.com/Khalilah or click the link in the description below to start for free. And you can also unlock more features with premium if that's something that you wanted to try as well. Thank you again, Rocket Money, for sponsoring this portion of the video. Now let's get back to book shopping.
Okay, so I just got the Ornithologist Field Guide to Love.
Ooh.
So because of Faith.
Okay.
She literally just described what the book is about to me, and sold.
I love it.
The Graveyard Shift, which is
that's a pretty
thriller.
cover. Yeah.
I know. It's actually so funny because I don't like covers that have blood on them.
Really?
Yes, so this is like a stretch for me. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did not see
great.
that.
I know. It's ketchup. It's ketchup.
It's ketchup.
And then the Kraken Wakes, and then Fearless.
Of course.
New release.
So I got a YA mystery thriller. I have not read this author yet, but I'm very excited to because her books have a pretty high rating on Goodreads. Like all of them do. They're all like around 4 stars. So I'm like, I feel like that's good for YA thrillers.
Definitely,
right?
definitely.
And then I got the second book to the Ornithologist Field Guide to Love.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the first one, and this follows one couple, and then this is the second one. It follows a couple that you meet in the first book.
Oh, nice.
It's the best.
Yeah.
I
I love that you
it.
always like kind of know them a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's really
You're like,
cool.
wait, I know you.
Yeah.
It's
I
fun.
love that.
And I feel like the covers are really
The covers are
They
gorgeous. And then when
are.
you line them up,
Yes, the
yeah.
spines are like hardcover.
Yeah, they have like
They look like hardcovers.
Yeah,
they
they're
have like
so
really
cute.
pretty. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but they have like really pretty detail.
And is this like a duology or a trilogy?
I think it's gonna be a series. I don't know.
Okay. Like
But-
she's still writing it actively?
I think so.
Oh,
I had
okay.
to do a double take though because I thought that this came out like May, June.
Yeah.
And it's one of my most anticipated reads of the year. But I looked over and I was like, I literally double took. I was like,
Wow.
how did I miss that?
Yeah, that's so
Yeah.
cool. And I feel like we have very similar like reading tastes just based off like the ones that you recommended. So I'm excited to see if you guys like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 books. The first one was hard to find. I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it. Really? And then Tiff found it for me in like a random section, so I was like, I have to get it. Yeah. And it's Kingdom of the Curse.
Ooh.
Yes, romantasy. I'm reading the first book right now, so then I can read the second one soon.
Nice. And this is a trilogy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then I got Fearless by Lauren Roberts. It's a signed edition. I'm so excited. And it just came out yesterday.
And it came out yesterday. I keep thinking it came out today, but like yesterday. That's
Yeah.
so cool.
yeah, I thought it'd be hard to find because it just came out. So.
Yeah. And signed is crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I got 2 like thriller books because I've really been wanting a good thriller, but this is the same author as Gone Girl, and I've heard really good things about this book. And then when I just checked out, the girl told me this is like her top book of the year, so I'm very
Shut up.
excited.
Okay, you have to tell me if that's good then.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then this is called Graveyard Shift, and it's basically this girl is an on-air radio host, and someone calls in and a live murder happens on air. So she is trying to figure it out. Yeah, and I'm
crazy.
like, this sounds so interesting.
Oh
so
my
I'm
god.
so excited.
And I saw Ashley got that too.
Yes, we both got it
Yeah.
because the girl recommended it. So
Oh my gosh, okay, so y'all have to tell me, because I'm starting to slowly get into thrillers, but it's not my main thing.
Okay, yeah.
And I literally only read like 2 or 3 last year, but I want to read more this year.
Okay.
And I'm kind of a mood reader, so I usually read them during the fall. So if you have any good recommendations, or you read these by then, let me know.
Yes, I will.
It's so cute. It says All Our Tomorrows. I have no idea what it's about, but it's pretty. This place puts my regular bookstore to shame. There's so much to see, and look at how creative they are. Someone drew this, and it's like Heartstopper at the top. I don't know these other books, but like, look at how beautiful that is. It's so adorable. Now, I think we're upstairs, which is like the kids section, but downstairs has everything. And also up here, they have like psychology and science. So I do want to look at those books, and maybe like something will catch my attention. Hungry and sleepy, yeah. I've been seeing The Bodyguard everywhere, and I've been meaning to read it for a year now, and I feel like this might be my chance. I was gonna listen to it on audiobook because I heard that the audiobook was really good, but if it's already here, do we get it? I don't know. I just don't have any space in my luggage. Ugh.
We're getting ready to leave, and I wanted to ask you guys, what are like some of the books or one book that you bought that you're really excited to read?
Ooh. I can't answer till we get back.
Okay. Yeah, she has like a really secret, like sneaky thing she's doing for her video, so go watch it if you want to figure out what it is. Yeah, you can grab it.
Oh, the murdery one.
Yeah.
The graveyard shift. Yeah.
Okay, the graveyard shift. What is that one about?
Okay, so basically, she's an on-air radio host, and a call comes in, and a live murder happens on the call, and so she's freaking out.
Yeah.
And she starts getting texts and calls, and thinks it's gonna happen to her. So yeah,
Natalie told me, I was like, where's that?
That's so good.
Yeah, I got Fearless, which I'm really excited about. That's
Yay! That just came out, didn't it?
Yes, yesterday, and it's a signed copy. So
Oh, we love that. That is so cool.
I have I need to buy them still, but Out of the Woods and This Book Kills and Geographer's Map to Romance. This is the one I'm most excited for though, because it is a sequel to a series that I love. So
the way you're smiling as you're looking at it, that's when you know that it's good.
Tiffany surprised us, and she like got some books that other people really love, and we have no idea what book she got. So I'm really excited.
And crossing my fingers, she like picked specific ones.
Oh, I'm so curious which one.
Yeah. Pick. Like which one?
I don't know. I literally told her like 5 books.
Oh, you did.
So I was like, it's any of them.
Any of them? Yeah.
Okay, we were back at the Airbnb literally hours later, and I'm gonna do the book reveal of the books that I got. They have no idea what I bought. I did only get 3 because some of them they didn't have, so I'm hoping to find them at the other bookstore when we go on Friday, but these are the ones that I got.
Right.
Number 1 is... You sold me when you said the like book or boat so she can read. I was like, yes.
There's a scene in this where he literally buys her a yacht because he like but he like rents a yacht so that she can go on the yacht just to read and relax.
Oh my
She's like so stressed out.
Is it like a vacation type of book? Like
It
that
is,
gives like vacation.
Yes, they're in
Perfect for
Tulum.
summer.
Yes.
Like I'm so excited.
Wait, I actually think I want to read that.
Yeah.
It's
So
super fun.
it's called Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. This was one of Shaughnessy's favorite books. So that was the first book I picked up. She literally made it so easy for me because the way she showed me exactly where the books were. I was like, perfect. And you were over in the section and I was like, crap, I can't grab it because you were looking. And then I saw you walk away and I ran over and I threw it in my bag and I ran away. Okay, book number 2. I tried to find The Unmaking of June Farrow, but I couldn't find it on the shelves anywhere.
It was in the fiction section.
So I didn't look there. But I was like, okay. So I looked up this one and then I found it and I was like,
Honestly,
but I feel like I saw this one was fantasy and I was like, okay, this is probably gonna be more up my alley than the other one.
Yeah.
So no idea what it's about. Think I'm gonna keep it that way.
I love the glue. It's so
I
pretty.
know.
Very edgy.
So that was my number 2. I'm okay. So happy.
Drum roll.
Okay. Grabbed for me because you both have been talking nonstop. And then when I was doing the interviews, I was like, okay, they both better say this or be pissed.
I'm so excited. Yes.
Did you say it?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Oh my god. You surprised all of us because I would never guess. We were so good. Yeah, that's amazing.
Just scream, I know.
It took you a minute to like because you were looking at me like dead face and then you go,
That was so good. I'm so excited.
okay, so Red Rising.
You really, when you're done, tell me everything that you think. Like, I need to know. Like, I actually need to know.
I will.
That's a perfect mix.
I know.
Yeah.
So different.
That's really good.
So
Yeah.
different.
You have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you do.
I wanted to get the Cruel Prince, but we tried to find it and they didn't have it. And then I tried to find Heartless Hunter because that's the only one you said that I haven't read. But that was the one that they were like, we only have one, but it's on hold. And I was like, oh.
I feel like you would love Heartless Hunter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
From what I've
so
heard, I
good.
feel like I will. So
Yeah.
hopefully I can find those 2 at the other bookstore. But that is what I've got so far.
The following day.
Good morning. I wasn't able to do like my haul yesterday because we were so tired. After everyone else talked about their books and like all their little sneaky tricks they played on us, it was 12 and we were exhausted. And Shaughnessy and I, we got up at 4:30 and we were just like working and up all day and then to go to bed at 12. It's crazy because the night before we went to bed at 12 too, so we didn't have much sleep. And also Faith, she only got like an hour of sleep, so everyone was so tired. We were walking the entire day. Tiffany was looking at the steps, and the last time I looked it was like almost 10,000 steps of us just walking in this Texas heat, so we were very, very tired. But I want to show you guys what I got at Book People.
and like some other stores that we went to. I do have to let you know, when we were in Book People, I was working for the man. I was working for y'all. I was getting so much footage, and it's crazy because like when I was in the bookstore, I was like, wow, this is the best bookstore vlog I have ever done. And I feel like because I said that, I don't know, obviously not, but like I jinxed myself because when I looked at the content, all of my footage for the day was in slow motion. I was like so mad. I was so mad, and I was literally gonna cry. I was gonna find a little corner of Book People and just have a little sob real fast, but everyone was so supportive. Everyone was so nice. They were like, Khalilah, don't worry. If you need any footage, you can use my footage. We can reshoot things. They like redid some of the interviews, and I was like, how I love being a woman. It was so nice. Everyone was so sweet. And like, even though that was so helpful, I was like trying to rally. I was still really, really sad because I worked so hard on this video for y'all, and to just be completely a waste was very hard to accept, especially in the moment. So I was gonna find a little corner and do like a quick little cry though. I wasn't gonna sob this time because I felt a little bit better. But then as I was rounding the corner, Shaughnessy found me and she gave me like a really good pep talk, and I was like, you know what? I can do this. I can reshoot this. Let me put my game face on. So I just love all of them. Thank y'all so much for making me feel better because I was devastated. Anyway, let me walk you through the day. So the first time we got out of the house, we went to brunch, and this place was delicious. It was called Fortnight. Everyone got like really good Southern Texas breakfasts, and it looked really yummy. I think I at least have B-roll of that, so we'll throw that in there. And I got biscuits and gravy. I haven't had that since I lived in Georgia, so it was so yummy. And I like miss that like Southern comfort food because we don't have that in New Jersey. So after we ate that, that was delicious. And I got like hot sauce on it. Yummy. And Tiffany like has the same spice palette as me, so I'm like, yes, I'm with my people. And after we had brunch, we also went to Brandy Melville. I do not have a Brandy Melville near me, so I was trying to go in. Let me show you guys what I got. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm all over the place because before we got brunch, we got matcha because Ashlyn was saying Merritt is the place to be for matcha, and I was like, Ashlyn, that's a very tall praise for a coffee shop. Is it actually gonna live up to the hype? She's like, don't you worry. And then we went and it lived up to the hype. I had this cherry matcha and it was so good. It tastes like almost like ice cream a bit. It was delicious. It was so pretty too. Mine was like pink and then green. I love that. I was gonna do strawberry matcha, but everyone does strawberry matcha. And the guy was like, if you wanna do something like fun, the cherry matcha always sells out. And I was like, you sold me. Give me one. And so I did that, but I also got some souvenirs. Look at how cute this water bottle is. How cute is that? It is like my new favorite thing. It's like glass inside, so I don't think it's a bad water bottle. You know how sometimes they're like, oh, it has BPA or whatever. I don't think it has that, but I didn't see a sign, so we'll see. But look at that. It's so adorable. It's like my new favorite water bottle. I'm quite in love with it. I got a Merritt mug. How cute. And it says, y'all enjoy. How adorable. We love that. And then when we were done at Merritt, we were walking down to Book People, and we're girls, we're just girls. We saw Brandy Melville and we're like, what if we just walked inside? And we all got way more than we thought we would. But I have to show y'all what I got because I feel like I got the most out of everyone, just because not only did I want to get a souvenir for Nye, but I also wanted to have some souvenirs for myself to like commemorate this trip. So let me show you what I got. Don't peek at the books. You're gonna freak out. Up first is a Texas sweatshirt. Look at that. I'm a cowboy. Warm cowboy. Very cute. I feel like I can wear this at home. I really, really like it. And all the material feels so good, like high quality. So I'm really excited to wear that. And this is what I got Nye. I think she's really gonna like it. I got her an Austin sweatshirt. And she's really into sweatshirts now, and I feel like the ones that she has is a little bit cheaper because I think she like finds them online, and this is a high quality one. It was only $50 though, so it wasn't like crazy. $42, so it wasn't too crazy, but I feel like she needs more high quality stuff, and I think she's gonna be really happy about this. So this is what I got for Nye. And then lastly for me, they have like this, it wasn't necessarily a pajama set, but I'm making it into pajamas because they have these cute boy shorts like this, and they have like the little buttons there. And then I got an Austin sweatshirt. I love a sweatshirt. So I'm really excited about those. That's all I got from Brandy. but I'm very happy. I don't know where I'm gonna put this in our luggage. Like literally I have no space, and I didn't think about that. That's a problem for me when we leave. And it's fun because like the last few trips that I've been on, I've been trying to get my family something, and it's nice like being able to shop for them or like try to find something I think they'll like. So I hope she's happy about that one. Also, that mug is for Jamal. So that's that. But let me show you the books we got. Oh my gosh, there are mosquitoes trying to get me. Let me pull up these socks. It's like they smell blood in the water. They're like circling me around. Okay, let's be quick. So this is the book we came with. I'm reading The Unmaking of June Farrow. So far it's really good. But let me show you the books that I got. This one is the one I'm most excited about, and it's called The Kraken Wakes. This is basically a sci-fi story, and it follows a meteorologist who is trying to warn people about this monster who's coming to town, basically. And there's a lot of misinformation. Everyone's trying to like die it down and pretend like it's not as bad as it actually is, which is like very parallel to today's time. And he's trying to spread the word and the correct information with his wife, but no one's believing him. No one's trying to believe him. And we just follow that story of him trying to beat time, basically. Him trying to let everyone know and warn everyone before this monster chows down. So that sounds really good. And the cover is so cool to me. I don't know. I love like literary fiction covers because they give you a little bit of information, but not nearly enough for you to figure out what's going on. And I love going into books blind because you can really just immerse yourself in the story, and this feels like one of those. I'm most excited about this one. But I also got one more. This is by Margaret Atwood, and this is the same author who wrote The Handmaid's Tale, and this is Elias Grace. She wrote about this author, and apparently this is incredible. One of the workers who worked there, she was so passionate about this book. She said it was so incredible. She gave me like the lore of the book. I can't remember now, unfortunately, but the way that she was talking about it like was enough for me. I love when people are so passionate about something they can't help but continue to talk, and you can tell before she was a little bit more shy, but the second she started talking about this book, she was so animated, so passionate, like wanted to answer our questions, wanted to ask if we had any questions, and I love when you can't help but do that. So she basically sold me on this book. I don't know what it's going to be about or like her approach to this book, but I'm very excited to get to this book eventually. And the last thing I bought, I'm like a merch person or like a souvenir person. So the last thing I bought was this hat, and it says Book People, and it's Austin, Texas. And I had to. It's the largest independent bookstore in Texas. Like, how could I not get something to commemorate that? So there we are. Look at my swag. I'm really happy, but we're also going to other bookstores. I think we're actually going to a bookstore today, but don't quote me on that. We'll see. But I know that we're going to another bookstore tomorrow. It's like a smaller one. So I want to know what else I'm going to get. I don't know. I'm going to take y'all along with me just because I messed up in the Book People. And also I feel like it'd be really fun to see what other kind of bookstores Austin has to offer, because we're not going to any franchises. They're all like local bookstores, and I think that's so cool. So that's my haul for now. I'm gonna get dressed, get ready, and see what the day brings.
Later that same evening.
We made it to another bookstore. This one is called Lark and Owl, and it's another independent bookstore. And look at how cute it is. It's so cute. Now this time, nothing's in slow motion.
Flashback. End of flashback.
Everyone
I am disgusted.
has what they need to do, what they want to get. So I'm excited to see what they have. We are like literally shook at how cute this is.
We weren't expecting this.
Not at all. It looks so much smaller outside, but it's huge. A cafe? What the heck? Like, what is going on?
If it wasn't like 6 p.m., I'd be having a mocktail.
Oh my gosh, I know. We have to like reel it in. We've had like 1 hour.
I know.
And I had coffee before that.
Did you really?
So I'm like
okay?
wired. Unwell. I fear this is my favorite bookstore that we've been to so far. Just because there's so much character. I loved Book People, but this one has like rich character, even though it's a little bit smaller. Like, look at that. How cool is that? And there's so many like cool knickknacks and stuff, and like you're supporting the direct community. So I'm like having such a good time. really do like that everything is front facing.
Yes.
We get like so much more information now that
Yeah. I also love how they have like the everything section out. Like this is YA contemporary and science fiction. Like it's very organized.
Yes,
so I can like
it is.
look up there and be like, okay, where
Do I wanna go?
Yeah, I really
And like the
that.
signs are super cute too. Like everything is very thought out, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen more books that I haven't seen in this bookstore than I've seen in like any bookstore in a really long time.
No, I would agree.
Yeah, like I don't know, I haven't known this book.
This is such a cute like graphic novel.
Ooh, yeah.
Dragons though. Love a good dragon.
Did you get anything?
I'm gonna get that one that I
Yeah,
showed
I
you.
think I'm gonna
Yes.
pop over there.
Like what made you want to grab that one?
I literally just looked at it and I was like, that was my
Yeah.
thing. That was it.
Yeah,
Like I was just
not
like,
at all.
it's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like look at the detail in their hair and just like the gold like
powerless, reckless.
metallic-y like
Fear-
looking
not
stuff.
fearless.
I don't know. So pretty. Literally, and then I read the back and I was like, abandoned library, deadly enchantment, Feylord. I'm good. I'm set. I will be sad.
Yeah, quite literally. Tell me when you read that. And
I
tell me
will.
if it's like worth it.
I will.
because it sounds really good.
No, I will.
Oh, that's
Yes. Powerful, the small one. Yeah. So I've read Powerful.
That's very cool.
I also just saw the title and I was like, more of Wild. Interesting. I don't know. It sounds good.
And then what else did you grab?
This Kindle case.
I have no idea. I haven't read.
I know. She is a girl after my own heart. Look at that.
But the way this is giving enemies to
I know.
lovers.
I know.
And then this cute little stuffy thing for Elijah, which is my 2-year-old.
Oh my god. That's really cute. Look what I just found. They have blind date with the books, but these are used books. How am I supposed to say no to this? I'm literally never getting through the airport. I'm gonna have to check a bag. And it comes with stuff. Low in Misery. I don't know what to do. Like, look at how cute the signs are. Every single sign for every genre looks like this, and they like move. They're so cute. I love the attention to detail here. Also, look at this book. You know, I'm very much in my sci-fi era right now, so I don't know, she might be coming home with me. Taking a job with the enemy is a risk. Falling in love with him is a calamity. That sounds good. They have like really cute merch too. How adorable is that? Hey! What are you gonna get and why?
I'm getting the Rose Bargain because bestie Alexa Ray has raved about it. Like literally, no, like in one of her like more recent videos, she was like obsessed with it. She was like, this is like a new all-time fave. So I was like,
didn't know that.
say less.
You have to
my
tell me
friend.
how it is.
I know. I'm
what is
very
it about?
excited. Honestly, I don't even know. Let's read.
Yeah, let's do it.
Well, so on the top says every citizen of England is granted one bargain from their immortal Fae Queen. High society girls are expected to bargain for qualities that will win them suitors, a rare talent for piano in exchange for one's happiest childhood memory, a perfect smile for one's ability to taste. But Ivy's debut season arrives with a shocking twist: a competition to marry the Queen's Fae's son, Prince Graham. It's a prize that could save Ivy's family from ruin and free her older sister from the bargain that destroyed her. Yet every glittering Fae deal.
We're hot and
I'm
dehydrated.
like, am I okay? Yet every glittering Fae deal has a rotting heart, and amidst lavish balls, vicious competition, and a dangerous alliance with the prince's rakish younger brother, Prince Emmett, Ivy realizes that at the center of this contest lies a dark plot that could destroy all of England and her heart with it. She said that this gives the selection mixed with something else. I forgot what she like compared it with, but
Okay.
I was like,
Right. Yeah, like I never read the selection, so I'm like, ooh, I don't know.
I haven't read the selection either.
Okay.
I got it too because Alexa.
Alexa,
Yeah, that's what she said.
I texted her and I was like, guess what I'm getting you because of you. And she goes,
motivating me to make sure we go to more independent bookstores because there's so many nooks and crannies. It's so unique. Like, I love Barnes. You know, I love our Barnes. This light is so hard. I love our Barnes, but there's something about an independent bookstore because they're all so different. They're all like designed differently and you're supporting the community directly. And I feel like I always knew that, but like actually actively doing it, especially with friends, it's like doing something for my heart. I feel like so warm and fuzzy inside, and I'm like really happy that we're doing this. And I feel like I don't get the same feeling as going to Barnes. Like, book shopping is always fun no matter where you go, but this feels extra special, and now like I get the hype. So maybe we have to start going to more independent bookstores. I just know I don't have that many near me, and the one that we always go to is so nice, but like it is very small. So I feel like we're gonna have to do some research and find some other ones in my area.
Later.
We're gonna be eating here tonight. How cute! It's so cute. You and your butter yellow.
Oh yeah!
Literally so cute.
It's meant to be.
You have to take a picture like by the side. That'd be so cute.
Main character.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like perfect.
You. Like, we need to find you a man.
Oh yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, we're
trying
looking
to find
for her a
books,
cowboy.
but we're also
She needs her a farm.
we need us a farmer. He'll come on the next trip. This is the cutest little cafe, and like everything is like really pretty butter yellow, and they have live music. This is literally so cute. We literally feel like main characters. Like, this is the perfect place for bookish people because it's feeding our delusions.
I declare you so
Start playing the little.
I want y'all in it like enjoying
I
it.
love a good saxophone.
When a girl like you, baby, make many man changes his mind.
All of us just start going.
Well, baby, when you walk, you shake like a willow tree.
Like a willow tree.
Baby, when you walk, you shake like a willow tree.
Oh, Shaughnessy was a cheerleader. I wasn't.
Me too.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Okay. I was a cheerleader.
Yeah. Didn't you say that? Oh, I thought you just said that.
She was homeschooled.
Oh my god, I know. Yeah. I literally know you're homeschooled. I never just heard you say that.
During their math test.
Yeah.
Go math.
Yeah, shut up, bro. And your mom's like, you're doing amazing, Kylie. Oh my god. I thought you literally just told Faith that. I was like, she just said. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Me spreading like false lore. She was actually a wizard.
That would be such a funny video.
That should be in the video.
It's just, yeah, that needs to be somebody's drama.
Yeah. I think we have one solid idea, which is you in the book. Yeah.
Me and Allie.
Yeah. That's gonna be good. That was so fun. This has been such a wonderful trip, and like, I don't know how I'm supposed to say bye to these girls after this. Like, I'm having a wonderful time, but I do want to let you guys know I did get one book. Let me show you. I got Calamity, and it's apparently like a sci-fi romance, but it's enemies to lovers. And on the back, this is what got me. It says, he kisses like a storm, and I'm happy to drown in it. Like, what? There's like people who write like that. How insane. And it says, taking a job with the enemy is a risk. Falling in love with him is a calamity. So I don't know what that means for me. I don't know what the book is about. I just know I had to get it. And like, the cover really spoke to me. I think because of Red Rising, I'm literally just in my sci-fi era. And I feel like this year just might have to be all sci-fi. Like, sci-fi and a little bit of romance. Maybe in the fall, if I'm like feeling a little different because I am a bit of a mood reader, I might read a little bit of thrillers, but I do not mind if I only read sci-fis this year. Who am I? I feel like literary fiction has always been where my heart is, but there's something about this sci-fi, like it's really getting to me. So I'm so excited to start this book. I don't know when I'm going to be able to, but I'm happy that I got it.
24 hours later.
Guess who just got home? It's like so bittersweet because I'm excited to be home. I miss my family, but I also miss the girls so much, and exploring different bookstores in Texas was just so cool, especially when you're with people who love what you love, and everyone was so kind and so like open to talk and get to know each other, and I just had a really good time. Like, and though I had so much fun spending time with them in the bookstore, we literally spent 4 hours in the bookstore the first day. Even though I enjoyed that so much, I think my favorite part of the trip was really just getting to know everyone, because I already knew Shaughnessy, I already met Allie, but I hadn't met anyone else, and we always talked like online, but it was so different to meet everyone in person, and it was just such a wonderful trip. I feel like a week has never gone so fast in my life. It actually wasn't a week, I think it was like 5 days, but still, it was like a blink of an eye, so we definitely have to do this again. Let me know what books you're excited for me to read, what books you're excited for other people to read, and make sure you come back for the next video. And also, thank you again to all the girlies for hanging out with me for the week. That was so much fun. We have to do it again very soon. I love you guys very mucho. I'm going to bed. See you later. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, if possible, because I like ruined the intro.
So do you want me to like, do you want it far away or do you want me to kind of angle it up?
What do you think looks better? Is this good?
Yeah, I think that looks cute.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait till they walk by.
Okay. No worries, no worries.
Okay. We are here at Book People. This is the largest indie bookstore in Texas.